students! I am so excited you are here today because I have a special surprise to share with you. Every spring in our classroom, we get to watch caterpillars as they go through their life cycle and become butterflies. And I was so sad that we were going to have to miss that this year since we're not in school. But I got some caterpillars shipped to my house, and so we're still going to be able to do that. And I'm going to share videos with you so that we can all watch those caterpillars become butterflies together. So, here are our caterpillars. Okay, you see them in there? There's 3 on the bottom here in this container. 1, 2, 3. And then there's also 2 up top here on the lid. Okay? So that was 3 plus 2 more makes how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 caterpillars in here that we are going to watch grow into butterflies. And is that something that's going to happen really quickly? Are they all going to be butterflies today? No, it's a process that takes time. So we're going to have to keep coming back every day and seeing what they look like, seeing if they're growing, and seeing how they're changing. Let's take a look again in the container. On the bottom here, this brown stuff, that's their food. So they have everything they need in this container. But when they turn into butterflies, they won't be in this container anymore because that wouldn't be a good home for a butterfly. Butterflies are too big and they need to fly around. So when they're getting ready to turn into butterflies, when they're getting close, I'll move them into this butterfly habitat or home. So we'll see them turn into butterflies here, and then we'll let them out into the world. So each day, I'll try to get on here and show you how the caterpillars are doing. We will look and observe together. We'll draw pictures of what they look like right now, whether they're caterpillars or if they've made their chrysalis or if they've become a butterfly. Okay, we'll draw each day. We'll look each day. We'll talk about it. And we'll probably do some special stories too to go along with it. Okay, so I'll start with our chart today. And we'll look at this every day. It says, today is day blank. So this is where we write what day it is for our caterpillars. Today is day 1 because it's the first day we have them and it's our first day of observation. So today is day 1. When we come back tomorrow and we look at the caterpillars again, it will be day 2. It will be the second day tomorrow that we're looking at our caterpillars and observing them, talking about them, and seeing how they're growing. Okay. Now down here, it says life cycle stage. That means, what do they look like right now? What part of their life cycle are they in? Are they... See, these are the options. Is it just an egg? That's the first step. Has the egg hatched? And is it a caterpillar now? Has the caterpillar grown and created its chrysalis? Or has the butterfly come out of the chrysalis? Those are the 4 steps of the butterfly life cycle, and we'll learn about each one. But let's think first. we'll put up the right picture for what stage of the life cycle they are in right now. All right, so let's look at what's in the container. Are those eggs? No. Are those caterpillars? Yes. Those are young caterpillars. Okay, they are small, they haven't grown very much yet, but they are in the caterpillar stage right now. So I'm going to tape that up. Look. Today is day 1, life cycle stage, caterpillar. We are not going to see the egg stage. That already happened before we got the caterpillars. A butterfly laid their eggs. The eggs hatched into caterpillars, and the caterpillars were sent to us. So we will not see the egg stage. We are starting with the caterpillars in the caterpillar stage. So every day after we decide what day is it and what stage is our caterpillar or butterfly in, then we'll draw in our butterfly observation journal. Okay? Butterfly observation journal by Miss Early. Is your journal going to say Miss Early on the front? No, your journal is going to say your name on the front. And then it has a picture of a caterpillar, a chrysalis, and what else? A butterfly. Those are stages in the life cycle of a butterfly. I'm going to open it up to the first page, and this is what we will do today. Going to pick out a crayon. Here's what it says. Over here, it says day. We need to record what day it is in our butterfly observation journal. And we already talked about that here. Today is day 1 in our observations. It is the first day that we are observing. I'm going to write that here, day 1. Okay. Next, it says life cycle stage. We looked at the same thing here. What stage of the life cycle is it in? Right now, do we have caterpillars, chrysalis, or butterflies? We have caterpillars, so I'm going to circle that. Here is where I'm going to draw what they look like. Should I keep using my pink crayon? Let's look. Are these pink caterpillars? No, their color is black or maybe a really dark brown. Let me see what I have here. I'm going to use black. I have my black marker here. And let's see. Are they big caterpillars or are they small caterpillars right now? They're pretty small. And their shape kind of just looks like a small line. Okay. But when I look really closely, oh, you can't see that well. Let's try again back here. If I put my hand there, a lot of reflection. There we go, that's a little better. See that one at the top there? Yeah, it has some spikes coming off of it. Okay. So I'm going to make it look like that. And that's what our caterpillars look like right now. Okay. So in your journal, you can draw that too. And then down here it says, I see, and we can write what we see in the jar. Up here, it shows us the word caterpillar. Caterpillar starts with the sound k, which is the letter C. I can copy these letters up here, down here to write the word caterpillar. But I'd also like to write the number of caterpillars I see, because it's not just one. Remember, we counted them at the beginning, and there were 3 down low and 2 up high. 3 down low plus 2 up high is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to write that I see 5. And then I'm going to copy each letter from here to write caterpillars. I see C, A, T, E, R, P, I, L, L, A, R. Okay. And since there's more than one, I'm going to add an S on the end so that instead of caterpillar, it says caterpillars. I see 5 caterpillars. Okay? And they are small right now. They are dark brown or black, and they still have a lot of growing to do. Okay? We will come back tomorrow, see how they're doing, do another observation, learn a little bit more about the butterfly life cycle, and keep going. All right, thanks for joining today, guys. See you tomorrow.